Hi there, Leo. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm here doing your May 2017 monthly tarot reading, so thanks so much for joining me. I already laid out the cards, so let's jump right in. So at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords shows up on a really basic, mundane level. It could mean that you are going to travel in May, but it's really a card about making a conscious decision to leave a situation that was mentally draining, exhausting, or even abusive. So, wanting to go from stressful, choppy waters to smooth waters, to actively remove yourself from a negative situation. It's a very positive card when it shows up, because it means that you are taking charge and making some changes in your life. Now we have this other foundation card, and this is about changing how you feel, a change in how you're feeling. It's something that you want to bring about. You don't, in some area of your life, you want to feel better. You're not feeling as well maybe as you would like to have been feeling. And so an underlying, what's the word I want to say? Motivation for what you're doing in May is, I want to change better. I want to feel better. I want it to be different. So in the near future, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is a beautiful offering, a new beginning, and something tangible. And so with the Six of Swords, I mean, for some of you, you very well may have moved. You could move houses. You could literally move to another place, get a new job, starting to set up things like a retirement account or savings account, or maybe you're in escrow or putting money aside for a down payment, getting a gym membership, starting a fitness routine, anything like that, anything that's sort of tangible but deals with home, your money, your health, things like that. You could also have started on a spiritual journey, because I do see the Pentacles as spiritual cards as well. But it's an offering, a new beginning. It's something positive, and it was something. You have another page here too. So definitely a month of sort of coming in this month with an idea of change, of new beginnings. You want to feel excited about your life. You want passion. I mean, whom I'm reading for, Leo, this is a fire sign. You guys are like, you have lots of enthusiasm and passion for life, and maybe that had been watered down sort of with whatever choppy water or negative emotions maybe you had been feeling in the past, and you don't want all that water putting out your fire. And so this is starting to get your mojo back, starting to get excited about a new beginning, a new passion, a new path forward. Like, it's like your path is cleared. Wherever you were, maybe you felt blocked, and you no longer want that. For some of you, you could be starting your own business. The Magician, he makes whatever he wants to have happen. So if you are feeling stagnant in your life, in some area of your life, something in your mind just said, I'm done. I'm making some changes. And I mean, that's how quick, you guys, once you get it in your head, watch out, because you're going to make it happen, which is great. And so the Magician's just like, you know what? I have all the tools I need myself to manifest whatever I want in my life, and I'm not going to sit around stagnant or in negative energy, mentally in a negative place. That's not me. That's not where I feel good. That's not where I want to be. So I'm going to move forward. Some of you I see starting your own business, starting a home business, starting a side business. and really moving forward with that. And you're going to be working really, really hard. You could also just started a new job, but this could be management. Maybe some of you are now managing people because this card is about teamwork and different hierarchies in the workplace. But it's also about someone, it's even an artist, and people have taken notice and are appreciating their talent and what they have to offer, and it's resonating with people. So you could be an artist, have some sort of side hobby that you can sell, and people are starting to notice you, and you're starting to get recognition. You actually have the Six of Wands over here, so maybe even winning some sort of award for something, being recognized in the newsletter. But all of this is happening because of your motivation and your desire to change and make something happen. It's all you, and you should take credit and feel good about that. In the near future, it's kind of interesting. You have the Devil. I feel like this is coming up because some people are going to be maybe jealous of your success and try to put you down. And so it's really a caution to really consider who your sources are if you're getting negative feedback, and whether it matters or not. I guess, like, when people start to become successful, there are always those people out there that want to put out their fire. I mean, there's a lot of fire in this card. They want to keep them down. They don't want them to be successful. They don't want them to succeed. They want to tear them down because for some reason other people's success is threatening to them. So be careful not to get sucked into this negativity that you may come up against because you're sort of blazing ahead, and it's threatening to some people. So not to get sucked into, not take on other people's negativity and just sort of say, oh, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I'm working hard and I'm successful, and I don't have time to babysit what other people think about me or what I'm doing. That's not my job. And I'm not going to get sucked into negativity. If someone leaves some bad comment, you're just going to let it go. You're not going to be like Donald Trump and have to retaliate and knee-jerk throw something up on Twitter. You're just, don't get sucked into things like that. It's just a caution card. And to remember, okay, why did that person, if someone does say something or you get wind of something negative, it's like, that's about them, unless you're truly, saying truly offensive, inappropriate stuff. I mean, could be some of you are assholes. No, I doubt it if you're watching this channel, but it could be. So unless people are like, wow, that was the most racist thing I've ever heard. If they're just like, well, I don't like the color of the font and I don't like the color of this. And it's like, you know what? They really need to get a life, because I mean, why would they have taken the effort and time to complain about the font? It's ridiculous. So consider the source, I guess is what I'm saying. So don't quit. Don't let naysayers, don't quit. Don't give up. Keep going. This is like, you're at mile 25 of the marathon. I think it's funny that I use marathon analogies. I've never run a marathon in my life and never will, but I can imagine when you get like after 20 miles, you're like, I feel pretty much like I've done 20 miles. I'm good. I could quit at any time and be fine with it. But it's like, come on, you've come 20 miles. You can do the last 6. And so don't give up. Don't allow other people's negativity to be an excuse to give up. I guess you're still standing. These wands even have growth on them. You can make it. You can do it. You can persevere. You have that. Leos can have the ability to self-motivate. So keep motivating. Don't get distracted by other people. You will be getting some sort of accolades. You will win. This is a victory card. And usually I say, count your own wins. And some of this card comes up, it can be an internal victory that people don't realize. But this is in the position of how other people are viewing you. So you are being recognized. You are being successful this month. And you will prevail over any haters. So that's why just let them, wave to them in the rear view mirror while, after you've blown past them, and don't give them another thought. You could be in the company newspaper, in the local newspaper. It could be a bigger award. It could just be getting recognized at work. It could be on many different levels, depending on, what you do. But it's a positive card regardless, and it's, one you always welcome in your reading. So hopes and fears, we have the King of Cups. So remember, you had this Knight of Cups as sort of a foundation. You wanted to feel better. And here is the mature Knight of Cups. So this is saying, I guess it was important to me to do this. And it was a little bit of not only passion, but emotionally it was something that I had to do for myself. And I can acknowledge that it felt good, but it wasn't the only reason, but it was a factor that was driving me in this new beginning in my life. And that's okay. So it's like you've learned this emotional lesson through the month of May, through this experience, through this new beginning, through going after things you maybe hadn't gone after before. And you end with one of the nicest cards in the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you're building a legacy here. This isn't just something fleeting like, I want to run a 5K, so you got the app Couch to 5K and did it, and woohoo, you had a personal best in the race and whatever, you didn't give up, you did a great job. This is bigger than that. This is, you're looking at this in the long term. And this isn't something fleeting. This is a lifestyle change. This is something that you're thinking when you're doing it. You're thinking, if you're younger and don't have a family yet, you're thinking about a family, having a family. You're starting to look at the big picture, the long game. And if you're older, do I have retirement? Do I have a trust set up for my family if I should pass? Do I have insurance? What legacy do I want to lead? Am I living my life in such a way that would be my legacy? It's a really sort of a broad sweeping life change. I mean, in some ways, I think people have midlife crises like all the time. I had one even in my 20s. And I think they're really good because it's good to share, and it doesn't have to be like I'm going to go out and buy a sports car and date someone, inappropriately young for me or something. It can just be what? Life is short. I need to reassess where I am and where I'm spending my time and my energy and what I'm truly passionate about, and make sure I'm living my life so that I'm thinking of my family and the long-term goals and my emotional well-being, because we have these two. So no more working for the man, killing yourself for the man and being emotionally exhausted for your family or when you get out of work. You want things like that to change, and you want the work you're doing to be passionate, something you're passionate about. I do think some of you are going to start working from home or starting your own business or something like that. and potentially building quite an empire in the process. And you guys are natural leaders, so being an entrepreneur is well within your capability. And you know how to make stuff happen, and you know how to work hard, and those are the two things. But it's going to be working hard, something that you care about and you're passionate about. I mean, even the devil is passion. If you don't always have to look at it as a negative thing. Yeah, so I'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely month of May, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.